The Old Bailey. They tried to send me to the Old. They sent me to the Old Bailey. They sent me to the Old Bailey.
Hello, hello. Ain't that Demo DJ guy? Oi, man.
Yo. Okay, babes. This is Alice and Mrs.
Hello.
Say hello.
Hello.
Not too shy.
I'm not. Just letting you take the lead.
Alright, so Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Basically, where should we start with this video?
It's been a long time coming.
It's been long, isn't it? Very, very, very long. And yeah. This is a serious video. It's not like my usually scatty videos where it's all raw and all of that. I know all the people that watch this video, what the fuck is all this about now? Like, where's all the action? The action's coming. I might even drop the action tonight after this video, but I have to get this video done now because I was going to do it in 2018. It was going to be the New Year's Eve video, but I thought, you know what, let me leave 2018 safely first. And then 2019, I can tell you about what happened in 2018. So, I don't want this video to be long because I want to literally just upload it. I don't want to cut it. I don't want to do nothing to it. Just keep it under 10 minutes or so. So anyway, let's start from the start of the year. 2018, start of the year, was going sick.
Really good.
It was going sick. Daily vlogging, as you knew, it was going in.
YouTube is just doing really
Yeah, it was popping off. YouTube was popping off. The DMO arm was strong. YouTube was popping off. And basically, it kept flying. We did like Burning Cups. It come down towards like, did the Optimum VR and the Porsche giveaway. We did that. And then it came to April, where it was my birthday. And then in April, where did we go, babes?
We went to Miami, didn't we, on holiday?
Sick.
Best week ever. Like,
Sick.
it's our
It
place.
was lit. It was lit. We always go to Miami and it's lit all the time. And I did bare vlogs there. As you would, if you want to go see where all of this madness starts and whatever happens, yeah, you'll see like the last of the Miami videos is when everything came to a stop. So anyway, let's cut to the chase. Come back from Miami now and boom, on the plane back. And this is where all the shit really went down. So
bearing in mind we had Olivia with us. Like, Olivia came to Miami with us the first time. Like, she's travelled for like such a long flight. We just landed back, didn't we, after like a
literally,
9 hour
I
red-eye
literally
flight.
woke up and yeah, just the plane landed, touched down on the runway, boom, Tannoy comes on. Can DMO come to make himself aware to the pilot because the police are about to board the plane. These times now I'm thinking, shit, am I dreaming? Is this going like, what the fuck?
Because at first they said, oh, sorry guys, there's going to be a delay because the police come on the plane, they need to detain someone. And my heart just fell into my stomach and I just was like, what the fuck? And you know when you just know? Like, I just knew. Like, I don't know what it was, but I just had this bad feeling. Like, do you know when you're on such a high and then something just like knocks you right down?
Mad thing.
And then
nuts.
on came Policeman Plaid and his crew and just...
And what day was that as well? What day was that, babe? Tell me what day that was.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the motherfucking 13th of April.
2 days after your birthday.
Literally. So anyway, let's cut to the chase. Okay, why did the police come on the plane and why did the madness then start from there? So, okay, so boom. Let's go back. Okay. Obviously you all know One Wall Wavy and you know Cones as well. And basically this, I don't know, I might be mixing this up, but I'm going to put it out in there. If you don't get it, you kind of get the gist anyway. Don't want to go into it too much here because I'm happy it's over and done with. But anyway, Wavy and Cones, his bike was in the police station and you lot might have seen the video. The video's been taken down. I think they took the video down anyway. And I went and got their bikes back from the police station and legally got their bikes back from the police station. I know the video was a gas video. I love gassing shit up. You all know I'm a gas man. Yeah, hands up. I gas shit up.
Trash love shit.
Gas shit up. Gas it up. So I gassed it up. Yeah, I gassed it up. So anyway, I did what I needed to do to get the bikes legally. I did everything. It was all done. So when the police come onto the plane anyway.
Which was in March. You went.
It was in March,
got
yeah.
the bikes in March. Bearing in mind we didn't land
Till Yeah, so it was March, and then
It was March he took the bikes, retrieved the bikes, but it wasn't until like 6 weeks later that the police decided to make an arrest, wasn't it?
yeah. So basically, okay, let's go back down to Heathrow Airport on the runway on Friday the 13th at like 9 a.m. in the morning. So I landed. Literally, this was so mad because like it was the way it all unraveled was nuts. Like we landed.
Yeah.
We landed and basically Olivia's distracted me in the back.
So we landed. They came on the plane, like a load of officers. didn't
Yeah,
they?
there's about
not even,
50
Not even like.
So yeah, we landed. There was over 50 police officers that stormed this plane. Like, it was mad. It was nuts. Like, imagine I just woke up. It all unraveled like this. Like, I landed. I've just got signal. You know when your phone's just like getting signal and shit. My cameras at home are popping off. I'm thinking, what's going on here? I'm looking through the cameras. There's people looking through the cameras at my front door, down in my garage and whatnot. And I'm like, next week the police are here, yeah, next week they'll come out. So I'll go to the front of the plane. Then they're like, yeah, boom, you're getting arrested for 8 counts of fraud and 8 counts of theft. I'm sitting there saying, bitch, are you talking to the right person? Seriously. And they're like, yep, it's you. 8 counts of fraud, 8 counts of theft. That is a big charge. Massive charge of the babes.
Huge.
No,
Like,
so I'm sitting
I
there.
felt like, oh, is there something I don't know here? Like,
Trust, I'm just sitting there like, nah. I'm just like baffled, like seriously. But imagine jet lag, all of this is going on. So anyway, they've slammed me in cuffs in Heathrow Airport, in front of my missus, in front of my child, in front of the whole of DMO Army that was inside the airport. I know half of the people there watching this probably see me in the airport, walking through Heathrow like this with cuffs, fully trying to humiliate me.
come here.
Anyway, so Olivia's in the building now. She's watching the TV. Like that.
So they took you off the plane.
Took me off the plane.
Walked
Went and got
through
all the whole
security
of
with, not
literally.
even on the sly, was it, babe?
Nah, they fully
They
did.
wanted to
They
show
did what they
you
wanted
were
to do. Don't get me wrong, they did their job. Don't get me wrong, they did their job.
armed police, everything wasn't there.
Everything, the full shebang. It was like I was a terrorist, literally.
Basically.
Yeah, you would have, literally thought I
Like,
was
what
a
is he
murderer.
doing? This is
Yeah.
big.
It was nuts. So anyway, let's fast forward. Got all of my luggage, got everything. Now I'm sitting there just, I'm to myself. I'm laughing, you know me. I'm just there like, you know, carry on anyway. Do what you want to do. If this seriously is to do with me, carry on doing what you want to do. So anyway, boom, got my luggage. Went to Heathrow Airport police station, locked in the cell. Interviewed this at the other. They pulled up my YouTube video, said this at the other, done, and so there's just basically like, they're paying back my own YouTube footage to say that my own YouTube footage was their biggest evidence.
Basically, that
about-
he was admitting what he'd done.
Yeah, saying that I've basically stole two bikes that don't belong to me, and I didn't have permission to go and get them, even though I got various emails, phone calls, and everything was all there to say that I did what I needed to do to go and get the bikes. So basically, what they were trying to say is, in a nutshell, that I pretended to be somebody to get those bikes unlawfully. They tried to say that I was fraudulently pretended. Was it by misrepresentation?
Yeah.
So they basically said
Fraud
that.
by misrepresentation.
Yeah, so they said that I basically was pretending to be somebody else to get the bikes because I wasn't allowed to get the bikes. So anyway, that wasn't the case, and I knew that I was not guilty from the start. So I was just like, do what you gotta do, and I gotta do what I want to do. But these guys knew what they was doing. They was watching my Instagram from when we went to Miami. They was tracking us down. They was watching everything. 'Cause even when they arrested me, I was walking around. They was smiling like, yeah, this, that, the other, that. Yeah, we got you now. This, that, the other. You thought that, because you know my relationship with the police. I don't really like them. Obviously, I'm not Mr. F the police kind of thing all the time. Yeah. Times when I get stopped, I get agitated. I get peed off about it. I'm not gonna lie.
So the relationship's already tense.
It's already like that. So it's like they've been trying to do this to get DMO. They wanted to get DMO. That's the moral of the story is they wanted to humiliate me like I always humiliate them when they do something wrong. Because my camera's always rolling. So they thought that bam, we've got him. We're gonna use this. And we're gonna do this. So anyway, let's skip forward because I don't want to go too much into detail because it's long and this is all over 6 months. So anyway, it's come to the point where we've done all the interviews in the police station, and then now it's time for me to go home. Really, like, yeah, do what you want to do. Further investigation. Time for me to go home. No, they remanded me. They basically tried to remand me. They said that no, this guy doesn't like the police, as you can see from his videos.
They didn't want to bail you, did
they? Didn't want to bail me. So this was on a Friday.
Yeah.
So they remanded me for that night. I was meant to go to prison. From that night, I was meant to go to prison. But to do that, you have to go through the court, and the court have to grant it, and then go from there. So anyway, overnight in the police cell. First thing in the morning on Saturday in court. Saturday court, weren't it? And then Saturday morning, got to court. Luckily, the judge granted me bail, but it wasn't just bail, it was conditional bail. So, bearing in mind, actually, I forgot this as well. They took my laptops, took my phones, took my memory cards, took everything, all of my DJ equipment, all my hard drives, took everything. So, bearing in mind, yeah, this is how I make my money through, I wouldn't even say YouTube. DJing is my career as DMO DJ. DMO DJ means I DJ, like DJ, yeah. So they took everything that I used to make money, and I didn't even, all my backups, everything. They've gone to my yard simultaneously when I'm being arrested at the airport. They've raided the apartment. So when you've got back to the house, how many police officers were at the house?
At least like 30.
30 police officers.
Marked cars.
Surrounded,
Everywhere.
like, boom, like this was a terrorist scene. Surrounded, they've raided the apartment. What did they find in the apartment?
No, not one thing. They didn't take one item.
Thank you. Legit. Lig.
And they were so shocked. Like, the guy was like, he couldn't believe the type of person the type of place that he'd come to. Like, I don't know what he was expecting, some sort of drug den, or I have no idea, but they didn't take one thing anyway.
No, they didn't take nothing. And then basically, yeah, they also raided the garage downstairs.
They raided the garage, yeah.
Bearing in mind in the garage there's over about 10 bikes, quads and this, that, the other in the garage. Went through every single bike, quad, checking if they were stolen, this, that. Just basically looking. I feel
They thought that they were going to get the doors to our place. That's what they thought. They thought they didn't have enough, but then when they searched the place, I think they thought they were going to find like some golden ticket to...
Basically, they was waiting to see a big grow or some sort of fraud
stolen
stuff. Anything that was looking to catch, like they was using that case, yeah, to catch me doing something else, which they didn't. Like, everything's lig. So they failed on that. And yeah, anyway, so going back to the court now, the judge then granted me bail, but it was conditional bail. So this means that there's certain conditions that I have to live in whilst I'm on this bail. So the conditions were I have to live and sleep every single night at my house. I'm not allowed to travel overseas. Bearing in mind, yeah, the reason why I only flew back from Miami was to go on tour with the Lotto Boys. So I had to cancel my Lotto Boys tour, lost money there.
And also, like, as he's a DJ, like, you don't, like, your DJ sets at like 1 or 2 a.m. So technically, yeah, you're not sleeping at your house. Like,
by 12
and
o'clock.
if you had to set in like Manchester or whatever, you're never going to get from London to Manchester and back within.
Literally.
So like everything just came to
and
a halt.
this was the start of summer as well. So basically,
Like peak time.
Peak time. Meant to be traveling around the world, do my DJ sets, couldn't. So anyway.
So you got bailed.
Got bailed. I was happy to get bailed because I knew these lot were just doing some corrupt business right now, and I got bailed now. And then
So
I
we
was
got
like,
the
"That's it."
solicitor sorted. We were
Sorted.
working on everything, getting all the information and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, got my solicitor and barrister sorted. Literally the best barrister and solicitor in the world, because if your solicitor doesn't understand your case or they
And this was like a nitty gritty case.
It was a nitty.
New, like using YouTube as evidence, and everything was all kind of new.
It was new,
So
proper
it
new.
was
Even like
yeah.
when we went to court, there was like,
It was
what
really
the hell
hard,
is this
and
about?
it took ages. Everything was really slow because everything had to be explained so thoroughly, didn't it?
Literally, so
You
then
got the solicitor. We were
got the
working on the
solicitor,
case.
got all of my stuff. Because bearing in mind, yeah, I'm not stupid. Everything I do, like you see, I've vlogged my whole life basically. So you don't think I've got evidence of doing this or doing that and whatnot. I had everything. It gave me time to, like, they took all of my stuff as if like they didn't want me to have my own case. But obviously everything I do is on servers. This, that, the other. I accessed all of my emails and whatever I need to do. I got all of my stuff, gave it to my solicitor and barrister. They dealt with it anyway. So now I'm on bail. And then this is where the madness starts. So then it's like coming towards April. Had to go out and buy a new laptop, go and do all of this, start from fresh, start building my stuff up again, trying to do what I can try and do. Weren't really allowed to film really because it kind of jeopardized the case. And then it come to like May now. Come to May, I've kind of got over the whole deal. That like the end of April was literally just going around in circles, sorting this case out. It come to May now. And now I've cancelled bare DJ sets because I can't DJ, I can't do whatever I need to do. Got to May, and then it's time when I'm meant to start flying out. I was meant to be in Portugal for the first. Meant to be in Portugal. Had a wedding to go to there, which I couldn't go to. I had DJ set as well in, I can't remember, somewhere in Europe. Couldn't go to that. So anyway, I had another DJ set in Aylesbury. This was when I was in Aylesbury, like May the 6th in Aylesbury. And that was like the only DJ set I could go to. Luckily, my boy DJ Salus came with me, and I used his laptop, basically just played off tunes. It gave me like the end of the month to try and gain the best tunes that I'm going to play. Got all of that stuff sorted. And then, so this is now going to the crash situation. This is prior to the crash. It was a 5th. And yeah, so these times now, I bet you a lot are thinking, a lot of people are asking where the M4's gone. You would have saw the last video on the M4 when the injectors went. The injectors on the M4 have gone. So my M4 was in the garage. It's been in the garage for time, in the garage at BMW. So anyway, we've gone to that DJ set, and I've done my set, all of my boys have come, it's been sick. This was on the way back now. On the way back from the set, I said to Murty, yo, I'm tired, you drive. Murty's always insured on near enough every vehicle that we've had for like, Murty's my best mate, so like, his family, whatever I drive, he drives, not a problem. Anyway, we've literally filled at the petrol station. This wasn't in my M4 as well, this was another M4. And literally outside the petrol station in Aylesbury, there's a Tesco petrol station, there's a little island. And we've gone from the island, no less than 20 metres. I'd say even 10 metres. And Murty's gone to go, there's diesel on the floor, and the car's just done a 180. So we're facing that direction. The car's spun around like this, spun back round, and whacked into a wall. I was on the passenger side. That's why my left femur bone was snapped. So this is all what's happening after. And this set that I'm doing was only doing this set because I couldn't really DJ anywhere else. So I kind of blame the police for this. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say?
100%.
Because if
he would have been in Portugal with me where I was at my brother's wedding if he hadn't got conditional bail.
Literally, so I blame them. So realistically, that's then happened now. So this is where it starts getting worse. So now I'm in hospital. I'll put pictures up here. You'll see the car. You'll see the car that was crashed on the left side, because bare people were saying, oh yeah, you was driving, you stacked your car, you can't drive this, that, the other. No, I didn't. Like, we already got over this.
And he smashed his head.
Literally, see the scar on my foot, and then see the scar on the forehead there. The airbag whacked in front of my head.
It was bad.
It was nuts. I'll slap the pictures up here and whatever. And so anyway, then I'm not walking. My legs snapped in half. My femur bone snapped in half. I'm done out.
Completely immobile.
I'm finished. Like what else can go worse? So then, literally, you had to fly back from Portugal, come and babysit me and Olivia because we just done out.
I've got 2 kids.
And then anyway, I'm sure I had another court date anyway. So I think it was like a week. I had another DJ set a week after. And I just wanted to get out, and I was just like, you know what? Everyone knows me, like I'm a positive person. I'm keeping this video very positive as well. I was like, as soon as I can... Jeez! Tired. And then, as soon as I can get out of this hospital, I was in the hospital for a week in Aylesbury. I want to get going. Like, I've just tried to get my DJ stuff back together and whatnot, be positive. So I've actually had a court case that week when I had the crash, so I had to cancel the court case. The police officer in charge as well was a top, I'm not even going to say the word because Olivia's here, but was a top. Jobsworth's not the word. Need a deeper word to explain. The guy was he was all of them were basically. So he was on his job, watching everything. He didn't even believe that I broke my leg. Thought that this was part of the plan or something like that. Maybe thought I was going to escape the country. So anyway, I couldn't make the court date. sent off doctor's letters. I'm literally a cripple basically, and then the week after, then I was like, you know what, I'm going to do my DJ set in crutches or however. One of my guys.
You couldn't keep letting people down. Like that's your business. With
Yeah,
clubs,
literally
and
from
once you start
cancelling,
pulling out, they just
it's
don't
not
want to book you again, and that's his.
simple as that. So I was just like, you know what, I've been looking forward to this day. I'm gonna do it. So anyway, I went and did that DJ set. I was in crutches. I had a chair behind the DJ booth, and it was a shutdown. It was actually sick. And at the end of the night, when I was packing all my stuff up, who walked into the club? A police officer sent by the top police officer in charge of my case, had sent somebody all the way to the club to double check that my leg was actually broken when I'm just sitting there as a cripple. Like literally, that's how much there was on. Like there was fully on job, like just trying to ruin me anyhow. Like, and then he was trying to feed back to the court to say that.
If you can make a DJ set, then you can make a court date. So
yeah, kind of thing.
If you don't make this court date, then you should expect to hear from just like.
Yeah, just trying to just
like
trying to go in on it. But anyway,
hand delivering letters constantly.
24/7. This guy was on job.
Castle,
Yeah, like
tubing it, hand delivering letters all the time.
On job.
Trying to like scare you.
Literally,
all the time.
and Mr. Farvin, I know you're watching that as well. I know you're watching this as well. Yeah, I know. Yeah, when I get to the end of this video, you're gonna but yeah, you lost. Anyway, so now moving forward, so this is all going on. So this is knocked me out of the game basically. Knocked me out me out of the game. Trying to stay positive. As you lot know, I was just ghost. I went myself. Like it was depressing. It was raw depressing. I was just like, what more? This, that, the other. Like trying to bring up our little baby and look after my missus, like, and try and live and earn money, which was impossible. And like, it was a worse situation ever, and it just kept going on and on and on. And I've had this over my head. This case that I was doing, they were saying to me that I should minimum do a year prison time. That's what they were saying. A minimum year prison time. So how am I meant to be dealing with this in my head, that I've got to look after my little one and my missus and do a year inside potentially? They've gave me my bail date till October in 2018. And so anyway, let's skip all the way to October now. So now it's come down to this case is now going to court. Not any court. What court did you go to, babes?
Old Bailey.
The Old Bailey. They tried to send me to the Old... They sent me to the Old Bailey. They sent me to the Old Bailey. Who was next door, babes?
What's his name? Tommy Robinson.
Tommy Robinson was next door to me in the next court. I was on trial there for a week. That Tommy, I'm going into the court like this. Like this. You know why? Because the press are outside, ready to pounce on me if I got a conviction, because me, Mr. DMO, trying to expose the police how corrupt and whatever they are, ready to say, they got him. This guy that says that the police always harass him for no reason, when they did actually have a reason. That's what they was waiting for. So anyway, let's skip, because this video's getting a bit long now anyway. We're on trial, so
before the trial began, they tried to offer you
they
tried to
went
offer
to court
you a
in
lesser. Well, before we got to the Old Bailey, we went to court in Isleworth, and they tried to do a bit of bargaining, but DMO was like, no, I'm not guilty, that's it. And the judge said, you know what, this has got to be pushed on to this, that and the other. So it got escalated to the Crown Court, then we came to the Old Bailey. But before the Old Bailey trial actually began, like the day that you arrived for it to start, they tried to bargain with you, they tried to reduce it all down, they tried to knock off so many charges.
Yeah, it was just like basically admit to this and then we'll drop this.
Actually, when you got there, that their case was weak because they themselves, they didn't think it's going to get that far. No way. Basically.
So anyway, we've got down to trial now. The trial's starting. This is where everything all starts going.
And the prosecutor was The
prosecutor was different. Like there was an argument. Like our court had to get stopped because it was so it was intense. It was
because our barrister was a woman and the prosecution was a woman. I think it's so they said there that it was rare to have two women, and it got quite
It was heated. It was like if I was in the dock upstairs with you watching, I'd probably be entertained. But I'm sitting downstairs inside this prison cell thing, just waiting to see what these lot are gonna do in my life. So anyway, the whole moral of this story is that they tried to say one thing that I did, and I did not do what they tried to say I did.
It was
So,
a lie.
it was a lie.
It was a lie.
In this case, they lied on the witness statement
Yeah.
about the things that I did.
It's mad actually because all the witness statements that they write at the arrest, they just a load of bull in comparison
Literally.
to when they stand in the box and have to say match what they wrote. They can't do it because they can't lie. So it's actually mad.
Yeah, so we've gotten to the court case now. The reason, I don't know, it's all mad. Like, I'm watching this year, but it's like I'm watching a TV program because you've all seen the Old Bailey. It's all old school. They're wearing the wigs and all of that stuff, and it's great. It's nuts. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts.
It's a big deal.
Big deal. Big, massive deal. So anyway, I'm in the box. It's time for the police officers to give their evidence. Because it's me against the police, this case. It's not me against another third party. It's me against the Metropolitan Police Service or whatever they are. Whatever they call themselves. Thugs. Whatever. Corruption. Whatever they are. Anyway, so the two police officers that wrote their statements, which gave the police authority to arrest me in the first place, wrote a whole heap of bull. It was lies. When I read it, I was like, this is funny. Let's see how far you're
It
going to
makes you
get with
know
it.
that their case is weak because they have had to fabricate and pad everything out because they know
Yeah, but
there's no truth.
The
But it's
worst
just
thing
mad.
about it is that they can even get away with doing this.
They
Like,
can get that far.
they got away.
Because imagine if DMO had said, like, at the first instance, oh, do you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to go guilty. And that's you could have done that. If you weren't so confident.
Straight away.
You could, and then that's it. And it's actually lies. But
And it's
luckily
not.
you're so...
I was just like, I'm
Like-
not having this. I'm not having this. No way. Okay, if you know what, you've already done what you need to do. I've broke my leg. I've done this to my head because of you. Let's go all the way. If I have to die on this case, I would die on it. What is
No,
it
it's
saying?
alright. It does that.
Oh.
It's fine.
If I have to die on this case, then I will die on this case. It's not a problem. What is it saying now?
Is it hot? Is the camera hot for you then?
Yeah. Will it shut off? Or
Sometimes, yeah, it does.
Anyway, we'll keep going. That camera's rolling as well. So anyway, the two officers have now given their evidence under oath on the box.
Mm-hmm.
It was at that moment they knew, yeah. So what they written in a witness statement and what they said in the box was two different stories. Bearing in mind the jury's there, the judge is there, prosecution's there, my barrister's there. I'm sitting here now, the world upstairs watching, and and this was when it all started unraveling. It has to be. They give their statement, cross-examined with my barrister. Then I give mine, cross-examined by their prosecutor, and then after that, then the jury make a decision whether I'm guilty or not guilty on all 8, or is it 16 charges? Because eight charges of theft, 8 charges of fraud altogether on this whole situation. They're all like the same thing. They've just amped them up. They've even tried to say that I've tried to attempt to steal other bikes there as well, which is a whole load of whatever. And what did I say last?
So they got in the box and...
Yeah, they got in the box, said a completely different story. Literally, even when we was in the box here now, there was like, yeah, DMO was a good, what did they say?
Courteous, polite, like nice, happy guy to chat to. But in the witness statement, they wrote that
I knew what I was doing.
Yeah,
I was
malicious.
attempted. I wanted to do this. I wanted to get revenge back to the police because of all that they've done for me. All of this. And then in the box, but I'm sitting there in the box like,
Same.
what? Like, and then I was like, no way. I'm looking at my barrister like, no way. As if, do you know what? I thought they was going to come and do another madness. So anyway, that police officer's come down. Another police officer's come on and basically said the thing again. And they was basically saying that I was pretending to be a guy called, I'm not going to say his name actually, basically trying to say that I was pretending to be Cones. How was I pretending to be Cones when Cones was in prison? That was the moral of the story. They're basically trying to say that I was pretending to be Cones and Cones is in prison at the time, and I'm pretending to be him to go retrieve his bike and wave his bike. And the maddest thing about it is Cones is white. Cones is white as well, like. And I went there, had to give them my ID, had to give them a letter from Wavy and whatnot saying that I had authority to pick up the bike, this, that, I had to email them prior, I had to sort out times and arrange and do all that stuff, and I did all of that. So basically, it was a madness. Anyway, at this point, I'm going to skip to the whole thing now. This camera's going nuts. oh, what is going on with this camera? Anyway, it's watch the red light. And then, this time, my barristers have said to the judge, like, Your Honour, I feel like this is perfect time to submit a half-time submission. Basically saying that, look, this case is a whole heap of, and I should not even be here. And the judge was just there, like the jury was there laughing about the case when it all started unraveling. The judge was just like, what the hell's going on? Bearing in mind, someone is doing another case at the same time, and they're dealing with murders and terrorists and
this, wondering how it even got there.
How am I even sitting here wasting time? Like, this whole case cost the police over £200,000. I heard £200,000. This whole case cost the police for them to get. Let me tell you, anyway, I'm not going to... Anyway, so the judge, I've come back now, it was on over the weekend, the judge said I'm going to make a decision over the weekend, come back on Monday, I'm going to tell you where this case is going to go from then. We've come back on Monday, the judge said to my barrister and to the CPS, why do you feel like I shouldn't be here? And then the prosecutor said, why do you feel like we should continue with this case? And the judge said, well, I'm going to make a decision, and this case is basically ridiculous. I should not even be here. Obviously, bearing in mind, I haven't even given my side of the story yet in the box. It hasn't even got that far. The judges have said, this is ridiculous. These guys have lied. The police have lied on the witness statements to get me here. And now when it's under oath on the box, they've told the truth. And
which doesn't support
what they wanted to say in the first place. So anyway, DMO is a free man. 0 convictions. Pending 8 was it 16? Was it 8 counts of fraud, 8 counts of theft? I walked outside the Old Bailey with 0. Not even community service. 0 convictions. 0. So I'm sitting there in the box like, just baffed. Like, I wasn't even happy. You know, I was sad. Like, I nearly cried. I was just like, yo, you lot really tried to mash up my life. You really did try to ruin me. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And then it was like, it took me like even a month after that, you see, when I started doing my YouTube video. And you know what the funny thing is? The first YouTube video that I did properly after that was then the one with the quad bikes where the 2 police officers stopped me. That was when I started again back on my channel. And yeah, let me just round it up anyway. That's what's gone on in the last year. So it's just been a madness. This has all happened over 6 months. I've said it quick. Well, I've said it long, but quick. And yeah, they basically tried to ruin my life, tried to ruin my family's life, and they failed, and it cost them £200,000, and it's a waste of time. They're always haggling me. So any police officers that are watching this, just leave me alone. Like, just leave me alone. I'm not perfect, but yo, like, you basically mashed up. There's so much swear words I want to say now, but Olivia's here, so I can't. But yeah, it was just pointless, and that's where I've been. So now, anyway, we're in 2019, and this is what's annoyed me here. I've been on 90,000 subscribers, yeah, since April. That's when I stopped, or 98, and it's only took me till, was it like December, till I got to 100,000 subscribers. But I'm happy anyway, because the DMO army supported me. You lot was there, even though I had 6 months out. I couldn't really tell you guys what was going on. You were still there, and you supported me, and my channel's going even sicker than it ever has been. So now it's time to go even harder. I'm not gonna let the police do anything more to me. Like, yeah, I will continue exposing them, because you are crooks. Not all police officers, but most police officers are crooks. Like, you're corrupt. Like, it's as simple as that. And this camera's about to die of battery any second, so when it does, I'm going to switch to my A7S. And yeah, so starting 2019 in a bang anyway. Forget that, 2018 is over and done with. We're here now, new start. We're going to go hammer than ever. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my missus's YouTube channel. It's more baby and girl stuff, like not scatty DMO stuff, but my channel is my channel, and you can stay or whatever. But yeah, support the movement. And I just want to say thanks to all my supporters and all of the people that have been around me during the time that I've known, like Murty, Optimum VRG, AMG man, loads of people that have been supporting me during this situation, yeah, because it's hard. Like, you really find out who is your real friends when shit goes down, basically. And yeah, big up to all the people that have supported me family as well, because I had to have support from Alice's family, my family as well. Like it's been nuts, it's been stressful, and it's been stressful anyway. Like even like imagine how that much affect our relationship. Even like us doing normal stuff, just moving forward. Yeah, it was a massive hole. Anyway, moving forward, it's time to go hammer than ever, and you're gonna see how hard I go this year, just to keep those officers even more happy and to make sure. Olivia, you okay, baby? Anyway, enough of this video anyway, because this video is kind of like a boring video, but I just feel like I need to tell you guys what went on anyway. And yeah, I might drop another video tonight with action and back to the normal DMO stuff. But happy new year. Let's start the new year with a bang. If you feel like you had a bad 2018, join the club. Literally join the club. We all, there's thousands of other people I know that have told me their stories. I'm like, yo, 2018 was the year of the L, and 2019 is the year of the W. Wins all around. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and subscribe to Alice's channel as well. And yeah, thumbs up. And yeah, please.
Hello, hello. Ain't that Demo DJ guy? Oi.